Finally, after so long, I will finally fulfill my dream of being a crew member. The only thing left is to pick up my friends, and from there we will be ready to board the next ship. As we arrived, I would like to remember as a child where this all began.
La 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 la. Arch.
Hey you! Do you want to visit new worlds like Polis or Airship, traveling through the cosmos, meet new friends? Well, you can do it. You just have to pass the admission exam of your shipmate and approved by the first and recognized Captain Reinhold Willer. You will need a lot of study and determination to pass, and if you pass it, you will be completely welcome. What are you waiting for? Today a simple person, tomorrow a crew member.
And from there, I became obsessed with knowing everything about space and ships. I was really excited and told my parents about my new dream. My mom took it very well and was happy, and my dad, Omar, didn't take care of it. In addition to that, I wanted to meet the first captain in the history of ships. He was and is my idol to this day, Reinhold Willer. Someday I really hope to meet him and thank him for all this. At first I was alone in this, but then I made a friend. His name is Mikkel, but affectionately we say Mike. It was a little shy when I met, but we became best friends. 3 years later, we met a guy a little cold and antisocial who wanted to be away from people he looked, who didn't have a good time then. We decided to be his friends and never leave it alone. At first he did not. We liked it at all. To John, he just wanted to get away from us and that we would leave him alone. It took time. He wasn't and isn't used to it, to receive affection and affection from the others, but when we gave ourselves enough time to give it to him and let him give us your trust, we became best friends. For people then, they are crazy or weird. For me, the most amazing and unique guys that exist in our friendship. It is and will be forever. But after Mike and before John, I met a guy who, to this day, I have not seen again, but neither forget. It was on a very normal day. Was returning from Mike's house because he had gone on vacation, and it was going through a flan's shop, and suddenly,
Hello.
I saw how they came out, a few little devil's horns, from behind, and he was a blond, green-eyed boy who, he had in his hands a bat of nails to defend himself. He looked as scared when I vio anyone would have away from there, but I decided stay to listen to him and understand because he was like that and tried to help him. He told me that they had murdered to his parents and who had then to escape from where he was. I no longer had a family or home that he will take care of him, and that is why was as it was. At that time I didn't know what to say about it, but I told him.
Maybe everything now is confusing and bad, and I know you're afraid of what's going to happen. But remember that your mom and dad everywhere, maybe now in some form, they are taking care of you. And someday you can leave this fear that you feel behind and be able to move forward. And if it serves you of something, I'm here for you, friend.
Then I made him laugh a little to make him feel better. I shook his hand so that he could accompany me to a park that was nearby so that we could have fun for a while, and I take it. First I bought him a popsicle of gum because you could tell he hadn't eaten anything in a while. He was very happy with the popsicle. We played hide and seek, and that's where I discovered I'm terrible at that game, lol. We did many other things, but the one I remember most was when we got on a spinning thing and I flew.
Don't stain, are you okay, Peter? You hear yourself half blurry. Hey, I'm getting jam from my nose. Hey P, I know we've only known each other for a very short time, but do you have any dreams? Of course, I was waiting for you to ask me. My dream is to get on a ship and be a great crew member like my idol. I even have this little ship figurine and it is very special for me. Of course, I had to fulfill many tasks that left me to get it, but it was worth it. And you have any dreams, Mark? Well, before I wanted to be an agent of the nascent International Spacecraft Agency like my parents, but after what happened to them now, I want something else. I want to take revenge for them. No matter how long it takes me to look for them, I'll find the damned ones who took them from me, and I'm going to make them go through exactly the same as me. I think the best way to make them pay would be to turn them over to the police and let the law take care of them. Marco, I know you must be very angry with those people, and you are in all your right, but revenge is not going to solve anything. Only if you get to hurt people who do not deserve to be forgiven by the law would be acceptable. Will you promise me not to hurt innocent people? I promise.
Patir.
Come, Mark. It's just my mom who came to pick me up. See you until tomorrow. But, Pit, I won't be here for a long time, and when we grow up, how will we be able to remember each other? We don't even have anything from each other. I've got an idea. This will be like carrying a part of us with the other. I will keep one of the nails of your back, and you will stay with this. Your ship figure? But didn't you tell me that this was very special to you? Of course it is. Because you think I give it to you, silly. Wait. Until someday, Peter. Until someday, Mark.
And to this day I still carry the rusty nail with me. Surely I already forget, but I hope it is fulfilling you well. Now you must have a completely quiet and normal life.
En alguna parte desconocida de Latinoamérica.
He heads to one of the nave stations.
Devil's tax collector, or however you call it. Stop right now. He is arrested for invading one of the NOCHEEs, killing 564 security guards and stealing a confidential file.
And that it's just the today, bitch. Stop at this moment, rat.
Talk fast. Are you from the FBI or NOCHEE?
Well, I'm from the NOCHEE.
Now that I've lost them a little more, let's see which ship I'll have to infiltrate exactly. Captain Reinhold. If he has what I am looking for, it will be a very interesting trip. I hope you have managed to fulfill your dream, Pit.